Hi, I'm Rabbi Jeremy Markiz, and today we're going to be kashering our metal utensils. Long ones, short ones, doesn't make any difference. We're going to use these large metal pots over here, which I'm going to bring up to a boil right now. And as you can see here, we have completed the boiling, and I have a second pot here as well that's still heating up. And we're going to use this pot, now that it's a rolling boil, to place our clean metal utensils in here to be kashered. They have to be fully submerged, and the pot has to continue at a rolling boil. There are a couple of strategies I use to be successful. First of all, I find a long utensil, which I can kasher in parts, which I'm going to show you in a second, so that I can then retrieve the silverware or things like it afterwards, so that the pot doesn't fill up with silverware and I have to clean it all up afterwards in a way that makes no sense. So I like to do a few at a time, pull them out safely, and then do a little bit more. So to start, I'm going to use these tongs. I'm going to kasher them first so that I can then use them to pull things out. As you can see, I've started to put them in, but they won't actually be fully covered. So the best thing to do, and I'm going to use a covering for my hand so I don't burn myself, I'm going to do both sides here. This is how you are able to kasher long materials inside a pot. So now, at a rolling boil, I'm going to start to put in the silverware. I like to do it one at a time. So, for example, this spatula, if it was even longer than it is here and it wouldn't fit in either way, and there would still be a section in the middle that would be still not covered in water, what you would do is use a pot of water or a kettle to cover that middle part with irui kli rishon, pouring boiling water from a original source. But this one works just fine. And we're going to put it in one half with our matzah thing here, and now the other half, and this is kashered. And that is basically how you kasher utensils, and you're using the boiling pot and continuing to cycle things in and out. I used the tongs to remove the silverware I put in so that I would be able to continue to keep the water at a high temperature, a rolling boil, and to do so safely. And that is how you kasher your metal utensils.